Wow. Okay.
Ooh. Ooh.
What is going on, guys, and welcome back to where we take awesome out of the box. I'm Cholo.
And I'm Elle, and today we have a very special video with some very special guests.
That's right, we have some non-techie friends who are here to try out a phone they have never seen before.
This is the non-techie test. Let's go. But first, let's get to know the phone that they're testing out today. We have the Motorola Edge 20 Fusion, and here's a quick specs rundown. It has a powerful Dimensity 800U processor with 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage, and it runs on the Motorola MyUX based off Android 11. Plus, it has a stunning 6.7-inch Full HD Plus OLED display with a solid 90Hz refresh rate and an HDR10 capability. For the cameras, it has a 108-megapixel main, an 8-megapixel ultra-wide, and a 2-megapixel depth sensor. While on the front, it has a 32-megapixel selfie camera. And powering this phone is a 5000 mAh battery with 30-watt charging. And lastly, it has a 5G capability.
Alright, so now it's time to introduce our guests. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi, I'm E2. So that's an E with a 2. My parents are just weird that way.
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm currently working as a junior architect.
Hi, I'm Ju. My personality this pandemic is Hedgehog Mom.
Did you know that Motorola still makes phones?
Well, I heard that they made a phone recently, but that was like a year ago.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, I watched your videos before.
I actually did not.
Did you have a Motorola phone, or did your family have any
Yes.
Motorola phones?
Yes, I had the Razr. It was a really iconic phone that time.
No, but I knew people who used the Razr. Was it the Razr? Like, it was so in, and there was like this pink version also. I kind of wanted one, but I was in my emo phase, so parang...
I've always wanted to have one, so it was sort of like a, not really a status symbol, but like more of siguro like a symbolism for pop culture at that time.
We're gonna give you the phone. Don't open your eyes
Okay.
first.
When do I look? When do I look?
I'm gonna have my palms
Okay.
open. Ooh.
There, okay, so now you're holding the phone, and what do you think? What do you think about the weight, how it feels in your hand?
It's okay. Like, I think I'm just used to heavier phones. I feel like kasi with a heavier phone, I know it's in my hands. But this one is light. Like, I can feel that it's made of some good lightweight material, but it's heavy enough.
It's pretty light. I assume it's made of plastic, and it's pretty thin. That's what I noticed.
It feels like a phone.
Does it feel good to hold in your hands? Like
Yeah, it feels heavy in the sense na parang alam mong you pay... Parang you get what you pay for.
Okay, open your eyes and look at the design.
Hmm.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, so yeah, what do you think about the design?
What I like is that it could be parang matte na shiny, but it's not very... You know, like when you touch it, ang daming fingerprints, like, that's a sin.
I like the effect of the back panel because it's a bit matte, but when you move it from side to side, there's some reflection going on with the color of it, and then it doesn't appear to be black. I like the parang indigo color of it. Like, it's a specific shade of blue that's not very common in a lot of gadgets these days.
It's a very nice phone to like show off. Not really show off directly, but it's a nice phone to have to like show that you mean business. It's a very sleek looking phone. It's not like those phones that have, you know, designs wherever, too many cameras. Well, I guess that it still has 3 cameras, but it's not like, you know, all over the place.
All right, so now I need you to unlock the phone. There's no password, so it should be
Okay.
easy. And then use it.
Did I turn... Am I... Oh! Wow! I like the color. Oh, I like the colors. Parang... I like how it's a very saturated color. Oh, I'm just looking at the background, ha?
It's very smooth. Well, I don't know how long it lasts this way, but I'm completely aware that as the phone ages, it gets slower when it becomes full. But I don't know how advanced this phone is so far. Yeah, can you run games on these?
I
Moving
like
through.
the display. Like, it's quite crisp in terms of the colors, especially with the current wallpaper that they have. Parang it really shows the vibrance of the colors that they can put into.
Okay, I'm gonna give you back the phone and tell us if there's any difference.
It's a lot more contrast. Am I right?
This might take some time. I'm up for the challenge, Cholo.
This is a trick question, right?
No.
Parang no.
We actually made it 60 hertz instead of 90 hertz a while ago.
So
A while
okay.
ago,
Yeah,
you
I
mentioned
wanted
it
to
was
point
smooth.
out that it was pretty smooth. I did mention that it was pretty smooth compared to other phones. Well, not really compared to other phones, but it seemed really smooth.
So how does this affect everything? Like, when it comes to my usage, does it help me with certain apps that are heavier?
That's a good question because it's actually supposed to make the user experience feel a lot more fluid. Now, we're gonna make you play a game.
Is it Genshin? Whose
not
account
Genshin.
is this?
Okay,
Man, I'm
so
bad at
now
this
we're
game.
gonna make you play Call of Duty. Tell us about your experience while playing the game.
It's pretty smooth, yeah. In terms of frame rate, I'm loving it. It's pretty fast. It helps me with my, shooting.
The graphics are okay. I mean, I can't really tell because sometimes it's because of the game and not the phone. And like, I don't have any basis for comparison. But I like how the screen feels when I'm playing. Does it make sense?
It's pretty good. Like, the movements and stuff are quite responsive to what I'm doing. Yeah, everything seems to be good. Like, it's actually quite considerable. I mean, in terms of using this game for this phone for playing, it's not so bad. Like, I actually would enjoy playing some games with this phone.
So we're gonna show you some photos and tell us what you think about them.
It's nice. Because I'm more often than not, I like taking photos. I use my phone as my main source of photos. Because not all the time I get to bring a camera. But wow, I mean, the bokeh effect, the sharpness of the image, how it gets the color, it's nice. It's like what you see with your eyes. Because for some reason, some phones, when you take a picture, it's like automatically vibrant, automatically warm, those things. But this seems like true to color, true to life. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I like how it's able to capture a lot of light. Because I remember going to the Unbox Greenhouse location and it's not as vibrant as this. So parang it's nice to see that even with a phone camera, you can still get a lot of light in the pictures. I like this one. Like, I like how it's crisp and there's not a lot of dark spots within the picture itself.
It's not the same as the quality. Right, the quality of the phone, the UI, the experience of it is so different from the camera, the photos that come out of it. Like, for example, here, it's a bit blurred, but it's kind of parang like motion. There's a motion problem or something. Parang and if you zoom in, also, it's not. The quality is a bit low. Yeah, the colors are not as like vibrant as but the phone itself. Parang it's like having two different devices in the phone. Ayun. Oh, this is better nga. Oh no. Bakit you? See? Oh, there. It's yeah, the contrast here is better. But I'm not criticizing the phone anymore.
Alright, so you have the phone right now, and it's time for you to take some photos using the phone. So you can go ahead and snap some shots around the garden area or some selfies.
Okay, not selfies.
With the photos that I took, I like them to an extent. What I noticed was when I take close-up photos, it automatically tries to alter the image in a sense that while I was trying to take the photo, I could see some blurring effect, or maybe because I don't know the actual settings yet of the phone. But it does capture the image well. It does capture the colors well.
My favorite feature of the camera is the parang leveling bar thing. It's something that we use in architecture. We have like a leveling bar to check if, let's say, lines and walls or something are like properly aligned and parallel to the ground. So this is a good feature in terms of how you want proportions or proper orientations in your photos. So this is a really good feature that I like, and I'd actually like to see this in other phones as well. This would be cool. This is a good plus.
The phone doesn't match the camera quality, and I kind of noticed that also while taking photos. I mean, it kind of brought me back to like iPhone 4-ish years. Sorry, Motorola.
Okay, so overall, based from your experience using this phone, what are your thoughts about it?
Overall, everything's okay with me. I'm not very picky in terms of the specifics of phones. Like, I'm not so much on the refresh rates, on the FPS and stuff. So for me, it's a good enough phone wherein I can do everything that I need to do. I can take pictures. I see that there are games that the phone can handle. So
It's nice to have if you're into, sleek ergonomic phones. Games were very smooth. The camera's really nice. So I recommend this phone. It's nice. It's interesting, especially that it's Motorola. It's a very nice icebreaker.
It kind of reminded me of like phones before and the camera quality that they used to have. It could be a lot better because sayang naman din, like ang ganda ng phone, and then when you go to the gallery, like it doesn't match up to the quality that you see on the phone.
Alright, so how much do you think this phone is?
I don't know how to price phones. I just got mine through Globe.
I would assume
I'm gonna guess the price of
75, 60, 40 sold.
54K. Am I close enough?
Okay, so you said 54,000 pesos. It's actually just 16,995 pesos. The Motorola Edge 20 Fusion is just 16,995 pesos.
I can get 3, no?
maybe I'll go with something like 17.
Okay, you are actually the one that hit the mark the closest because this
Really?
is a 16,995 peso
Wow.
phone. So you're just off by
peso
5
difference.
pesos. So good job,
Pwede
you.
na. That's a good discount, 5 pesos.
So now that you know the final price, I'm pretty how much do you recommend it now?
No, I do. I recommend it with the 90 hertz. It offers 90 hertz. Like when you get phones for like 16,000, the best you can get is usually 29 hertz, 30, or maximum 60. 60 frames per second. So
Depends. Yun nga, kasi it's just the camera for me. If it's a person who doesn't use it who doesn't really mind not taking photos with it, then yeah, I would recommend it.
Yeah, actually, like the whole time I was using this, I was thinking it's a good enough phone that my brother can use because he's also like me, not so much on the specifics, but something that's good enough to take nice photos and then can handle games because he loves playing games on his phone and he can just take it wherever he goes. So he gets entertained even if he's taking a quick break from work. So yeah, it's definitely a good phone, and I think for the price, it's quite good.
And there goes our first episode of Non-Techie Tests, and we hope you enjoyed.
And if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
And hit the notification icon if you want to get updates when we drop videos.
And once again, this was me, Elle,
And Cholo.
and we'll see you guys next time.
What is going on, guys? Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to where we take awesome out of the box. I'm Cholo.
And I'm Elle, and welcome back. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Wait, no. Let's go.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Tech Bro Cholo.